I'm Niketan. Welcome you all to Gyan Niketan online classes. And today my topic is for class 9th, subject-verb agreement. Many a time I have been asked by the student how to do editing and omission. As to know any language, we require to know certain part of grammar like tense, active passive voice, narration, preposition, subject-verb agreement. For these all are having certain formulas to frame the sentences. But for editing and omission, we are not having certain formulas. Those who are having grip over grammar or language, they could able to recognize the error in the subject, and according to it, they can do the correction in the sentences. So, the very first part to get the grip over language is to know tense. And after the tense, what I found, the most important part is subject-verb agreement, which while correcting papers or teaching I have found, many students do mistake in making or framing sentences. They lack the knowledge of subject-verb agreement. Subject-verb agreement simply means subject and verb must agree in numbers. Numbers means singular and plural. Numbers means singular and plural. Like here, for example, we'll understand. Here the subject is he is the subject, and verb is play. But the subject is one, means singular. We are talking about one boy. So here the verb agreement will be plural. It will go plays. Similarly, in second example, I have chosen the word they. They refer to many people. It is plural, so that's why the verb along with they will go singular. So, subject-verb agreement is the game of, in a short form you can say, numbers. Those who can understand the uses of singular number and plural number in the sentence according to the need of subject and verb, they can frame the sentence correctly. Like this example I have given, another example will look. These clothes refer to plural. So here the helping verb will go are too small for me. Basket, balls is plural. S is here. So basketballs roll across the floor. If we'll make basket, ball, not balls, ball, then it will be rolls across the floor. Means we have to check if the subject is singular, plural, then verb agreement will be singular. But if the subject is singular, then verb will be plural. Now the basic or most important part of the subject-verb agreement is uses of article. Since childhood, from UKG, student starts getting grip over article a and the, but they do several times many a kind of mistake while putting a and the. In a simple way, we know for using a or an, before the vowel sound word we use an, and before the consonant sound word we use a, and to make anything particular we use the. But in a various kind of sentences, this the, a carries another meaning also. ऐसे ही कहीं भी हम लोग a और the use नहीं करते. Like for example, Nelson Mandela, we are talking about one person. So Nelson Mandela was a great leader, and if we use article here, a great orator means Nelson Mandela, we are talking about a Nelson Mandela one person, and if we add here a, means we are talking about another person. That is the use, a big role of a here, that a word refers another person, means he is a great leader and another person is a great orator. So this sentence is wrong. So to make this correct, we have to remove a. Then this sentence will be correct. Nelson Mandela was a great leader, and great already is used here. So and orator, this will be correct, means we are talking about a one person. So now you understand the value of adding a or the in a sentence. Now here look the example. The coach and the captain of the team have been sacked. Here we have used have been sacked. Sacked means to get rid, nikal dena. The coach, and after and the is used, the captain means we are talking about two people. One is coach, another is captain. Then the verb agreement will be have been sacked. For two people, for we use have. But if we will remove the from here, then this will become one. Subject will become one person. The coach and captain of the team, then this will be wrong, has been sacked. This way we check or we use verb, subject, verb agreement in the sentence. Now look at another example. The director and the producer have arrived. Now I think this is a similar example which I have taken before. So here also we'll do, we'll write the director and the producer have arrived. This will be correct, means the director is one person and the producer is another person. Another example is my life and my wife. My life and my wife has arrived. Here we are talking about a one person, that is my wife, who is a life of some person. She has arrived. Another thing is we are a Hindi speaker. So whenever a student gets confusion, we are talking about a one person or two person, go for Hindi. Check it. आप एक के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं या दो के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, and according to the need, use the verb in the sentence. That is the basic rule of the subject and verb agreement. Now another part, many a times students get confused when they have to write singular indefinite pronouns like each. Each means we are talking about one people. So each here referring to one, that's why verb agreement will go plural. Yes. Somebody also. somebody also, we are talking about a one. That's when here the helping verb we have used. The helping verb will, or along with the will, we use verb first form. So it will not go pays, it will go pay. So while writing English, one thing you have to keep in mind, whatever the rule and formulas we have to frame the sentences, one thing always you have to check, the meaning should come out clear. So here when future, simple future tense is used, so it will go V1, so we'll pay for this. Here everybody, we are talking about everybody. 111, so enjoys a good book. Again, we are getting confusion when we use neither, nor, either, these kind of compound subjects. For example, my mom or dad, here we are not talking about two people. We are talking about mummy, yeah, dad. Yeah means one. So it will go, my mom or dad is coming to the play, not are coming. Here also, neither grey nor white. Nahi grey, nahi white. One we are talking about, that's why it will go is. Neither grey nor white is my favorite color. Through the whole example, I'm sure you come to know that ultimately you have to check the number of the subject, and according to it you have to use the verb. Compound subject. In compound subject sometimes also we get problem like sugar and flour. Sugar is another thing and flour is another thing. So we are talking about the two things, so it will be are needed. Pepperoni and cheese are great for pizza. So we are, for a pizza we require those things. So we are talking pepperoni is one, cheese is another. So R is being used here. Bread and butter we take as a one because bread is always butter we use with the bread. So here we go for is. So there are certain rules which we follow in a subject-verb agreement to write a correct sentence. Now here, one example I am showing it. Here you have to edit the sentence. The decline in fortunes of your family are a direct consequence of your wrong deeds. Sometimes we require to check near subject of the verb. So here the near subject of the verb is singular. So it will go is. So we come to know that error is here in the sentence. So incorrect word is a and the correct is. Like that several example you'll get, and while doing editing, this way you can check the sentence. Either you will get mistake in a verb agreement or a preposition or a tense, means several whatever the parts we have in the grammar, in which this one is the most important part. For today, thank you, and in next class I'll explain you about the tenses and another part of the